You call us Farmers League, but we still beat every London club from Arsenal to Tottenham. We trash all of you.
As a Chelsea fan, from your perspective, the Chelsea defense line that comprises of Tosin, Adarabioyo, Chalobah, then Richard Cucurella, Sanchez as a goalkeeper. Then who played your right back? Malo Gusto. Do you think those defenders were able to play Bayern, and can they give you what you want in the Premier League?
Okay, first of all, for me as a Chelsea fan, I always, I don't like to be. Sometimes I can be biased, but I don't like to be. What's the word? I say it real as it comes. Even though, yes, I feel that Chelsea, we tried, but so for the defense, I've always said it. Our defense is not really up to par, but at least we try our best. In the sense that Chalobah and I like Chalobah, but for Tosin, I feel it can be slow. Although I like him aerially, but it can be slow for us sometimes. Then Cucurella, of course, the best left back in the world. I like him. Then for Gusto,
from your opinion, right?
He's general now. He won the Euros. You said you know now.
Better than Mendes.
Who is Mendes?
In PSG.
What did we do to him last in the Club World Cup?
Okay, continue.
So, ask Gusto. So for Gusto, I felt he slept in some cases. Then Cucurella could not even invert because Michael only said. I feel that's the first time I've really seen Cucurella
struggling.
Yeah, struggle in a way because I don't really see with Cucurella. I'm like
because he played against a more intelligent,
a more experienced attacker.
Yeah, if you say so, if that's what you think. Olise was good. So I don't think I've ever seen Cucurella like that, but even Caicedo. Yesterday I realized that when Caicedo is dominated, you can dominate Chelsea. But it's the first game. I feel that inexperience in this team, there are a lot of debut in this team. We have had annihilators for like 2 seasons. People should calm down, give us.
But you talk about inexperience, you talk about debutants. But when you won the World Club Cup, these players also played, and it was about their first.
That was a neutral ground, and when you keep on doubting Chelsea, that was one performance, and we can always show that we can still turn up, even in the biggest stages, and we have always turned up. And it's Chelsea. If you enter our training center, you'll see when are we winning the next trophy, because that's what we are all about.
So from your perspective now, from the game against Bayern, what did you think went wrong from what you see? When you were watching the match, what were coming through your mind?
Okay, I felt that we were slow in transition. I felt that sometimes people held the ball too much. And at a point, I was like, how big is this Allianz Arena? Because at a point, I saw some of the players in one part of the field, and I saw that...
Even me at the time, I was thinking maybe Bayern were 13 players on the pitch.
Yeah, and I saw that in another part was just so empty. I was like, I was asking my brother, like, how big is this field? Because why is it that most of the players were in this area?
Most of the Chelsea
bigger
players,
than Stamford Bridge. So,
yeah. Of course, it's bigger than Stamford Bridge, but I don't know. But so, like I said, the slow passes and not taking our chances, and also I felt that some people were sleeping, but. And I felt Maresca. I don't know why sometimes we like to blame Maresca, or I'm not one that likes to blame coaches, because I feel that players need to turn up sometimes. Yes, some people will say that Maresca wanted to use the lineup he used against PSG in the Club World Cup to see or to replicate, to see whether it can work. But like we saw yesterday, it didn't work. Then also that Enzo Fernandez. He has gotten a lot of stick from Chelsea fans, but yesterday I don't know what to say again about Enzo Fernandez.
But he has been playing well. It's the engine room with Caicedo in that Chelsea squad. How come this game against Bayern now you are just crucifying him like that?
Let me tell you my players that I felt did not do well for me. Enzo Fernandez, I felt Pedro Neto too. In his wing, it was not really working. Then who again? Cucurella.
What about Joao Pedro?
What do you want Joao Pedro to do? He was isolated, and Joao Pedro, but there were some cases that Joao Pedro, like, you could see the intent, you could see his intensity. Energy. Yes, trying to make turns and go forward, but it's just that the Bayern Munich defenders, they were just on him. It was too much for him, but he tried. He's not really a natural striker, but at least that he's always there to help out one way or the other. But like I said, slow passes. We don't really build fast. You see, when we are passing, we don't really build fast. Like, we feel that sometimes we want them to come so that we'll build fast. At a point, I think I saw there was a time I saw Tosin. He was at the front, like in Bayern's half. I was like, what is this guy doing here? Like, he should go back to the.
He was tired of staying.
He was chasing Harry Kane.
No, seriously. But let's be honest, in the sense that the 3 goals that Bayern scored, they came from. It was not really like the Kopama goal that you know that at least it came from the back to the front. What mistakes, errors, and everything. But that's what football is about. Errors happened and it leads to goal.
So from your squad now, are you going to say the Andy Santos that came in the second half?
Yes, now.
Some other few players. Do you think that Chelsea have that squad or that bench that whenever the first team players are not turning up, these guys can come in and make
course,
it
Chelsea.
From the little they played against Bayern.
Yeah, of course. Chelsea has always with our souls. We feel that we have always turned the game around. Even Andy Santos, I felt yesterday that he played more. I think it was on the field for 22 minutes. He was better than Enzo Fernandez.
But you know, there are some players that when they always come in, when they are coming in and they are playing well, any day you give them chance to start, they will be off the game. So some players are better when they come in into the game.
Yeah, like super subs.
So are you thinking that, okay, you said Santos played more than Enzo. So from your own analysis now, are you saying that Maresca should start Santos?
I don't think Maresca will bench Enzo. So I don't know what he has. I don't think he will bench Enzo. Enzo, yes, I like Enzo because of his leadership and the passion he brings to our team. And forget, Enzo is a creator. He knows how to. One thing I like about Enzo is the way he sees, like, a pass. Like, there's a kind of pass. I don't think, apart from Palmer, there's a way Enzo passes the ball that is different from any other player in our team. Him and Palmer. So, and again, he's also our vice captain. You know, Rhys James is not always. So, to me, he's always like the main captain. So, I don't think Maresca is benching Enzo anytime soon, unless he has an injury.
So, from your perspective now, Kopama playing from the side, then Rhys James playing from that midfield. Will you say, apart from losing to Bayern, where do you prefer Kopama to play in your squad?
Before I continue, I just want to, give accolades to Kopama. Like I used to say,
what class player?
Kopama is Chelsea. Chelsea is Kopama. Kopama is coach. Kopama is everything Chelsea. Without Kopama, there is no Chelsea. I used to say it. Like, when there's Kopama, I always believe that Chelsea can still bring out something for this game. Even that second goal that was ruled out for offside. In my mind, I was like, even if this game was 3-2, at least the goal difference would be slim. And I always believe that, Kopama is there and everything. So, for Rhys James in the midfield, Rhys James is a right back. I don't know why there's something Maresca is trying to bring out in Rhys James.
He's looking at his energy. He's looking at his shooting ability.
Thomas Tuchel in England.
Alex Arnold in that position too, sometimes in Liverpool, when he was in Liverpool. So do you think that is exactly what Maresca is trying to bring up? Because I believe Rhys James in that place, he was thinking that maybe Rhys James would be able to outmuscle Kimmich and the rest. Then, in terms of shooting range, he was thinking maybe there's a way the play or the flow can go that Rhys James can be able to bring in some pull out or some hit the ball.
I don't know how long Maresca wants to experiment that thing, but you should forget that this is Chelsea. We can sack him tomorrow. You should know that. But for Rhys James in the midfield, I don't think he should let him play in his natural position. I keep on saying this thing a lot. Let him play in his natural position.
Rhys James and Mario Gusto, who do you prefer in that right back?
Who do you prefer?
No. I'm asking you as a Chelsea fan.
Who do you prefer?
I'm asking you now.
It's Rhys James. Who is England's number 1 right back? Who you prefer before? Rhys James is the complete right back.
Okay. In that game, do you think that Bayern outclassed Chelsea?
No, they did not outclass Chelsea. You said they did not outclass Chelsea. I felt that, yes, they had possession. Yes, they had, like, their attack was good, and they really choked us in the midfield. At a point, I was like,
yeah,
a lot of race.
Yeah, they did outclass.
That's not really outclass.
Oh my God.
At a point, I felt like the midfield was Caicedo. I think this is the first time I've really seen Caicedo really struggle. It's not as if he's struggling like that. But also, okay, just a moment. I just feel that our defense we kind of slip a lot in the defense.
So what do you mean by outclass or outplayed in the midfield?
The way you said it, you will be like as if say
let's hear from Bayern.
All Chelsea fans again, they all sound alike.
How do we sound?
They are very diabolical and biased. How would you say we didn't outclass you? What the better attack, better midfield, better defense? better goalkeeper. Neuer was coming out of his box to play like a 12th man, was doing tiki-taka with the defenders. The confidence that Neuer was showing, Sanchez.
You compare Neuer and Sanchez.
Exactly my point. So we have to
ask you. But I ask you a question now.
You did not out. When you say outclass, it will be like maybe you had 90% possession.
We are your father.
We had shots on target.
We are your daddy. Who's
Even
your daddy?
when we started the game, that first chance from Enzo Fernandez that he did not score, we had some chances that would have killed up the game.
I break something down for you here.
Okay.
Enzo Fernandez has been a shadow of himself since that World Cup. That World Cup, when I see Enzo Fernandez play well.
Club World Cup?
No, World Cup.
2020.
Yes.
So this last season, I had one of the highest GAs.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. See, Enzo that played in that Argentina squad, people are not able to bring that same Enzo since you bought him, and that's a fact. Enzo is a top world class player, but Chelsea are not able to bring that thing out of him, and that's the truth. Enzo can play anywhere in the midfield, cam, DM, CM, he can play anywhere. So stop saying because he played Enzo in the cam. Oga, Enzo is a world class player. He go play anywhere if Chelsea know how to use him. Secondly, Bayern owned that midfield. Fact. And we all know that anybody will get midfield now, he will win match. It's a fact. Anybody that can own the midfield will win the match. So how can you say Bayern outclass you in every department? Attack, midfield, defense, and goalkeeping department. Also, let me let you know something. Bayern is not PSG. Bayern and PSG are actually, we can say they are of the same class because head-to-head between both of them, you can say is even. They beat themselves. Yes? But Bayern and Chelsea is like a master to his slave. You can never say Chelsea is at the same par with Bayern. Not in this world.
Is it in that your Farmers League you're talking about?
And ever since Chelsea took the trophy at Allianz Arena in 2012, Bayern, both the players, the coach, the hierarchy, the legend, the fans, the sponsors, everybody has sworn that Chelsea will never win any match, home or away, against Bayern. Go and check the record. Since that Allianz Arena 1-1 penalty that he won the Champions League, till now trashing after trashing. They beat like say they flog Pekin. Trashing after trashing. 2020, we beat you 7-1 home and away. How dare you think that you can come and beat us in our house?
But
it's not possible now.
Bayern, who was your competition in the Bundesliga?
You all call our league Farmers League, but at the end of the day, we still trash every time
you play games. You play games. You are winning 7-0. No competition. Who are you playing? Werder Bremen.
But we beat you 7-1. But we beat you. But Champions League, we still beat you in Champions League.
In Champions League, anything
can be. The Champions
League. Who did they beat?
No. Of course. That's what we are saying.
You call us Farmers League, but we still beat every London club from Arsenal to Tottenham. We trash all of you.
Or like Spanish League sometimes, or like a PSG too. But when they compete with some of these big teams too, sometimes that is where we know whether they are really Farmers League
or not, right? Exactly. So it's not a shame that a Farmers League team trashed you 3-1. It's not a shame.
So let us just agree that Bayern outclassed or outplayed.
Yes, Chelsea. It was Bayern's day yesterday. I will give it to them.
You agree now. Okay, you agree now. That's just what I want to.
I will give it to them. It was their day.
Give it to them. Okay.
No, it was their day yesterday.
Okay.
That's football for you. Sometimes it can be your day. Sometimes it can be your day.
Fine. At least for that game.
It will never be your day against Bayern. Never.
You can't still win this.
Since that 2012, never.
You will not carry this Champions League.
Let's see.